streets are quiet under winter light, footprints fading where we said goodbye. I held my pride like a fragile crown, didn't see it falling down. Your breath was trembling in the cold. I should have said what I never told. Now every word I saved away keeps echoing through yesterday. If I could turn back the time that slipped away, I'd hold you close before the snow turns gray. I'd whisper softly, please don't go, but I'd let silence take control. If I could turn back the time that slipped away, I'd find your hand before the snow turns gray. I see your shadow in the passing cars, your laughter still beneath the stars. I used to think that being strong meant I could face the nights alone, but strength was just a wall I built to hide the love I never spilled. Now I'm the ghost you used to know, still standing in December snow. Before the snow turns gray, I'd whisper softly, please don't go, but I'd let silence take control. If I could turn back the time that slipped away, I'd find your hand before the snow turns gray. Maybe someday the snow will fade and I'll forgive the choice I made, but every year when the cold wind sighs, I still see the truth in your eyes. If I could turn back the time that slipped away, I'd hold you close before the snow turns gray. I'd trade my pride for one more day to tell you all I couldn't say. If I could turn back the time that slipped away, I'd find your heart before the snow turns gray. We used to speak without a word, every glance was understood. Now the echoes fill the space where our laughter used to live for good. You'd said away, I'd try to stay, but our hearts are out of tune. Every sentence fades away before it reaches you. We're standing on two sides of silence in a room we used to call home. You see my lips, but not the meaning. I hear your voice, but feel alone. Love didn't die, it just grew quiet, buried under things unsaid. Two sides of silence where we used to live instead. echoes through the empty spaces, whispering what we lost in vain. We didn't fall, we just stopped trying, afraid to cross the line again. Two sides of silence, still calling out your name. The wind was cold, the streets were shy. You laughed beneath the amber sky. You took my hand, the world slowed down. Your city lights became my crown. We sang along to songs we didn't know. You said forever, soft and low. And I left my scarf in your old room, beside the echoes of perfume. The warmth we had just slipped away, like autumn leaves that couldn't stay. You changed, the colors faded too, but part of me stayed there with you. Your mother smiled, you held me close. We spoke of dreams and what we chose. But time grew sharp, it cut our thread. The things we loved were left unsaid. Your voice grew cold, your eyes looked through. The boy I knew was someone new. And I left my scarf in your old room, beside the echoes of perfume. The warmth we had just slipped away, like autumn leaves that couldn't stay. You changed, the colors faded too, but part of me stayed there with you. Years have passed, but every fall the wind still whispers down the hall. And when I see that amber hue, it feels like walking back to you. I left my scarf, but more than that, I left the love I can't get back. You're just a ghost the season brings, a song I hum but never sing. And still, when autumn calls my name, I feel that warmth and lose it. Same. You left your sweater on my chair. The scent of you still lingers there. keeps ticking past midnight, but time stands still without your light. Every whisper in this room still carries pieces of your tune. And now I'm talking to the quiet that you left, tracing echoes of the words you never said. All our laughter fades into the walls, and I still wait for you to call in the quiet that you left. I'm learning how to breathe again. Your shadow leaves beneath the door, a ghost of what we were before. I watch your name fade from my phone, but somehow I don't feel alone. The night replays our final dance, a memory I can't move past. Now I'm talking to the quiet that you left, tracing echoes of the words you never said. All our laughter fades into the walls, and I still wait for you to call in the quiet that you left. I'm learning how to breathe again. If I could turn back to that night, I'd hold your hand and not let go. But love is just a passing light that leaves the softest shadow. Now I'm singing to the quiet that you left, filling spaces where your heartbeat slept. And though the silence feels like pain, it's all that keeps me close again. In the quiet that you left, I'm learning how to love again. I'm learning how to love again. I used to wait for fairy tales to find me, believed in promises wrapped in gold. You said forever like a sacred story, but every chapter turned me cold. No shining armor, no rescue light, no prince to chase away the night. You walked away and I was torn, but I found strength where pain was born. This isn't make-believe, of course. I ride my own white horse. I built a world of silk and wonder, hoping love could never fade. But every dream began to crumble when I saw the truth you made. No shining armor, no rescue light, no prince to chase away the night. You walked away and I was torn, but I found strength where pain was born. This isn't make-believe, of course. I ride my own white horse. No shining armor, no rescue light, just me beneath the morning sky. I let the broken fairy tales fall, and I don't need your crown at all. From shattered dreams I found my course. I ride my own white horse. You held me when the world was freezing. Your heartbeat was my only flame, but I was lost in my own season, too blind to see what I would break. You whispered love like falling snow. I answered with the sound of silence. Now every night I walk alone through echoes of your kindness. If I could go back to December, to the warmth inside your eyes, I'd hold you through the shivers and never let you cry. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows to fix the moment I let go. If I could go back to December, I'd tell you what I never showed. I see a shadow in the doorway when winter light falls soft and thin. My heart replays your quiet laughter like a ghost beneath my skin. I wore my pride like frozen armor while your love kept melting through. Now I'm left here with the silence, a season that still belongs to you. If I could go back to December, to the warmth inside your eyes, I'd hold you through the shivers and never let you cry. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows to fix the moment I let go. If I could go back to December, I'd tell you what I never showed. Snow keeps falling on the words I never said, letters written to the ghosts inside my head. You were loving, I was learning far too slow. Now I'm frozen in the letting go. If I could go back to December, I'd stay until the morning light. Erase the pain, remember the way your heart felt right. I'd give up all forever just to change that final snow. If I could go back to December, I never let you go. You said forever, your hand in mine, under streetlight dreams they used to shine. I kept your words like a sacred vow, but silence lives where laughter was somehow. echoes still call your name. In every place that feels the same, we build forever on shifting sand. Now I just hold the ghost of your hand, the forever we promised, faded like light on glass. Your eyes once spoke in quiet flame, now they pass me by without a name. I asked you where our colors went, you just smiled, a heart half bent. All the echoes still call your name. In every place that feels the same, we built forever on shifting sand. Now I just hold the ghost of your hand, the forever we promised, faded like light on glass. Maybe love was meant to fall apart, to show the cracks inside the heart. I'm learning peace inside the pain. Not every loss needs to explain. Now the echoes drift away, and I find myself okay. The word forever never lasts, but I'm free from what has passed. The forever we promised was never meant to stay. Snow was falling slow that night. I rehearsed my words beneath the light. Every breath was trembling hope. I saw our years in a silver glow. You looked so quiet, eyes unsure, the kind of silence I couldn't cure. I knelt down thinking love was enough, but forever isn't built on trust alone. You said you loved me, but not tonight. Not with a ghost, you still have to fight. You held my hands, but let me go. Said someday maybe, but not now. And I broke, but I understood somehow. You were honest in the softest way, and I loved you, even as you walked away. The whispers came, the eyes that stared. They called it easy pain, but they weren't there. They never saw your trembling lips or the truth behind your fingertips. I packed the ring, I kept the vow of loving you, just not for now. We had a dream, we lost the plan, and I became a better man. You said you loved me, but not tonight. Now with the ghost, you still have to fight. You held my hands, but let me go. So someday maybe, but not now. And I to stay. You gave me truth, not a fairy tale. And that's a love that never fails. You said you loved me, but not tonight. And though it hurt, it still felt right. I'll keep you warm, the things you said, the almost life we could have led. And I'll remember the look in your eyes that day when you chose truth over easy escape. And I loved you even as you walked away. The rain was falling soft that night. Your name was glowing on my phone light. I wrote 1,000 words, then none, each one too heavy to be done. You looked at me with quiet eyes, but I was scared to realize. If I could go back to December, to when your hand still fit with mine, I'd take the words I left behind and say them right this time. No hate, no storm, just distance grew. I let the cold take over you. If I could go back to December, I'd still be there with you. You waited long, I turned away. Said I was fine, but lost my way. You left so calm, no bitter sound, just footsteps fading into town. Now every year the same rain falls, and I still feel your ghostly calls. If I could go back to December, to when your hand still fit with mine, I'd take the words I left behind and say them right this time. No hate, no storm, just distance grew. I let the cold take over you. If I could go back to December, I'd still be there with you. And maybe love was never loud, just whispers lost inside a crowd. You never knew the truth I hid, how every song you sang I did. If I could go back to December, before the silence took its place, I'd trade the pride, erase the space, and see your winter face. But time won't turn and I can't move. The past is all I'm holding to. If I could go back to December, I'd fall in love with you again, again. The leaves were gold, the air was thin. We walked through streets where dreams begin. You laughed and I forgot to breathe. Your hand in mine, the world beneath. Your mother's smile, I left my scar beside the fire. The night grew soft. You said don't change, just stay this way. But autumn light can't always stay, and I still hear the echoes in the wind, the sound of us where it begins. You never call, but I still learn. Some things fade and some still burn. You never came, you never turned, and I still miss the scarf. You never returned. The kitchen light, your old guitar, we sang off key beneath the stars. I thought forever meant for real, but forever bends and time can steal. Now every fall feels just the same. The air remembers your old name. I close my eyes but never learn how to forget what still returns. And I still hear the echoes in the wind, the sound of us where it begins. You never call, but I still learn. Some things fade and some still burn. You never came, you never turned, and I still miss the scarf. You never returned. I walk that road when nights are cold. The lamplights hum the tales we told. If love was truth, then we were close. But truth can break the heart it knows. And I still hear the echoes in the wind, the ghosts of us where we have been. I let you go, but still I yearn. Some fires die, yet some still burn. You never came, you never turned, and I still miss the scar. You never returned. The rain hits softly on the window glass. This cafe still remembers our last. Your shadow lingers where the sunlight fades. I stir my coffee like I used to wait. We were pages halfway through a story time forgot to continue. We were almost everything, a song that never found its ending. You and I, we burned so bright, but faded with the morning light. I'm not broken, I'm not blue, just sometimes I still think of you. We were almost everything. I see your smile in strangers' eyes, a fleeting spark, a sweet disguise. I've learned to love the life I've made, but some dreams don't ever fade. And though I know we had to part, you still hum quietly in my heart. We were almost everything, a song that bright, but faded with the morning light. I'm not broken, I'm not blue, just sometimes I still think of you. We were almost everything. If life had turned another way, would you still call my name today? But I smile and let it be. Some love just lives in memory. We were almost everything, a quiet truth, a soft beginning. Now I stand where we once dreamed and whisper to the in-between. I'm not longing, I'm not through, just thankful that I once had you. We were almost everything. Still feel the same, falling on the space you used to lay. Your sweater's hanging by the door, I still can't bring myself to throw it away. The quiet hum of our old song still echoes softly through my chest. I never thought a love so calm would fade without a word, without protest. The last time I saw you, you smiled like nothing changed. I thought it was another day to love you the same, but that kiss, it lingered strange, like a secret you'd already kept. Now I replay that moment still, every breath, every step. Your name still hides in folded notes, in coffee stains and winter coats. I talk to ghosts inside my head, they sound like you, and I can't sleep in bed. No storms, no screams, no last goodbye, just silence dressed in white. You left me in a gentle way, so soft it almost felt like light. of the mirror light. She sees the cracks beneath her fight, a trembling hand, a shadowed face, still searching for a tender place. She's been the archer, she's been the prey, loving herself in the hardest way. Every arrow she pulled from her chest led her closer to her own breast. She's been the fall, she's been the climb, learning to stay this time. Ghosts of fear still whisper near, echoes of doubt she used to hear. But now she stands, her eyes are clear. The pain remains, but love is here. She's been the archer, she's been the prey, breaking apart just to find her way. Every wound became a sign of someone who learned to realign. She's been the fall, she's been the climb, learning to stay this time. No more running from the light, no more war she needs to fight. The mirror shows what she became, a heart reborn within the flame. She's still the archer, she's still the prey, but she forgives what she couldn't say. Every scar a guiding line to the dawn she calls divine. She's been the fall, she's been the climb. Now she chooses to stay this time. In the quiet of this room, I feel your shadow breathe. Every promise that we made still cuts beneath. You said forever, like it meant something true. Now I'm the ghost that still remembers you. And my tears, they echo through your hollow heart. Every drop reminds you where we fell apart. You can walk away, but you'll still hear me near. In every silence, there's an echo of my tears. You wear your guilt like perfume on your skin. Pretend you're clean, but the scent won't fade within. I left the pain, but it followed you home, haunting your laughter, claiming your go of my tears. We met where the sunlight fades beneath the old iron gates. Your laugh was a spark in the silence, a promise the world couldn't break. Whispers turned into warnings, shadows spoke of goodbye. But every time I saw your eyes, I learned how to defy. Beyond the gates of dusk we hide, where no one else can see our light. Even if the world says no, our hearts still know where they should go. And though the night may tear us down, I'll wait until the stars allow to love you out in the open sky. Beyond the gates of dusk tonight. Letters folded in trembling hands, dreams written on borrowed sand. Every secret kiss we stole felt like a war we couldn't control. You said someday they'll understand. I said until then, take my hand. And in that fragile twilight air, we built a world that wasn't there. Beyond the gates of dusk we hide, where no one else can see our light. Even if the world says no, our hearts still know where they should go. And though the night may tear us down, I'll wait until the stars allow to love you out in the open sky. Beyond the gates of dusk tonight. The wind may whisper we're not meant to be, but love is stronger than what they see. If time forgets the words we said, I'll still remember how you bled. For something real, for something pure, for love we both were fighting for. Beyond the gates of dusk we'll run into the light where days begun. No more hiding, no more fear. The world will fade, but we'll be here. And if the sky should fall apart, I'll still find you in my heart to love you through the endless night. Beyond the gates of dusk tonight. Held me when the world was freezing. Your heartbeat was my only flame. But I was lost in my own season, too blind to see what I would break. You whispered love like falling snow. I answered with the sound of silence. Now every night I walk alone through echoes of your kindness. If I could go back to December, to the warmth inside your eyes, I'd hold you through the shivers and never let you cry. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows to fix the moment I let go. If I could go back to December, I'd tell you I see your shadow in the doorway when winter light falls soft and thin. My heart replays your quiet laughter like a ghost beneath my skin. I wore my pride like frozen armor while your love kept melting through. Now I'm left here with the silence, a season that still belongs to you. If I could go back to December, to the warmth inside your eyes, I'd hold you through the shivers and never let you cry. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows to fix the moment I let go. If I could go back to December, I'd tell you what I never showed. Snow keeps falling on the words I never said, letters written to the ghost inside my head. You were loving, I was learning far too slow. Now I'm frozen in the letting go. If I could go back to December, I'd stay until the morning light, erase the pain, remember the way your heart felt right. I'd give up all forever just to change that final snow. If I could go back to December, I'd never let you go. Rain traced down the window glass. You laughed, said this storm won't last. Streetlight shimmered on your face. I memorized that fragile grace. Your hand in mine felt like a vow. If only I had known somehow. 'Cause that was the last night we stayed in a world that love couldn't save. You held me close, then slipped away like a dream that fades at daybreak. Now every song still sounds your name. The last night we stayed. Your jacket still hangs by the door. I keep it there, can't let go anymore. I wore the dress you said you loved, fixed my hair, tried not to shake, laughed a little too loud at jokes, just to fill the empty space. Every face was smiling bright, every candle shimmered gold, but I kept glancing at the door, hoping you'd walk through the cold. And when the lights went out, I felt the silence in the crowd. Everyone was singing, but my heart was somewhere else. You were the wish I couldn't blow, the call that never came to my phone. That's the night I finally knew you weren't coming home. They said you're glowing, it's your day, but my smile was paper thin. Every cheer and every flash just echoed where you should have been. Try to dance the pain away, spin in circles, chasing sound, but no melody could hide the truth that kept me down. And when the lights went out, I felt the silence in the crowd. Everyone was singing, but my heart was somewhere else. You were the wish I couldn't blow, the call that never came to my phone. That's the night I finally knew you weren't coming home. Maybe love doesn't end with thunder, sometimes it fades without goodbye. You taught me silence can be louder than every tear I've tried to hide. When the lights went out, the truth was shining clear somehow. You never needed me the way I needed you. The candles died, the crowd moved on. I stood there with my party gown and whispered to the empty room, you were never mine to lose. I still remember how your voice would quiet down the noise in me. We built a world with trembling hands, believing love could never leave. Now the room still hum your name in echoes only I can hear. Every corner, every frame still holds the ghost of what was clear. We were almost forever, almost right. Two hearts burning out in borrowed light. We kept holding on to what had faded. Love so strong, but time betrayed it. Now I whisper to the night, we were almost forever. You said goodbye without a sound, but your shadow stayed on every wall. I tried to fix what couldn't be found in the pieces after the fall. And though I know we did our best, some stories If I could turn the clocks again, I'd tell you what I never said. That love was real, though it couldn't stay. And I'd let go a gentler way. We were almost forever, almost true. A dream too fragile to make it through. The stars remember how we shine. Before goodbye rewrote the lines. And I'll always know inside we were almost forever. Every morning down the hallway, I see you smile, light up the gray. You talk about her eyes shining bright, while I hide my heart out of sight. You never see the way I stay. Behind each laugh I drift away, pretending that it doesn't hurt. Each word of hers a quiet burn. So I'll sing to the silence where my truth can be free. Pour my heart in the strings of this old melody. You'll never know these tears you inspire in me, but you live in my song, my unspoken melody. You hand me notes, our fingers touch. Too close to dream, too far to clutch. I wish that I could make you see the love that hums inside of me. When night falls down and lights all fade, I write the words I'm scared to say. Your name becomes the sweetest pain. I play it soft again, again. So I'll sing to the silence where my truth can be free. Pour my heart in the strings of this old melody. You'll never know these tears you inspire in me, but you live in my song, my unspoken melody. Maybe one day you'll hear the tune and somehow feel it's meant for you. But if you never understand, I'll love you still with trembling hands. So I'll sing to the silence, let my sorrow set me free. Every note is a memory you'll never see. If love must hide, then let it be forever in this song. My unspoken melody. I try to fit inside their frame, painted smiles that weren't my own. Every mirror felt the same, a stranger living in my tone. I wore the colors they called right, but lost the spark they used to shine. Every echo of my laugh Fate is somewhere down the line. Now I breathe just to be free. Let the quiet turn into melody. All the scars they used to hide, they're the proof I'm still alive. I don't need the world to see. There's only one me, only one me. They said perfection wins the game, so I rehearsed who I should be. But every time I said my name, it never sounded true to me. Now I dance beneath my flaws, and every tear I find my art. Maybe love begins at loss when you hold your fragile heart. Now I breathe just to be free. Let the quiet turn into melody. All the scars they used to hide, they're the proof I'm still alive. I don't need the world to see. There's only one me, only one me. I won't trade my shade for gold, won't rewrite the lines I've told. In my silence I still sing. This is my everything. Now I breathe and I believe. Every wound became my symphony. I was lost, but now I see. I was always meant to be the only one me, the only one me. The lights were gold, our hearts were racing, hands were trembling, dreams in bloom. Every step was our believing, every tear filled up the room. We built our names and whispered stories on the edge of what we feared. And when the crowd became our glory, I knew our time was here. Forever on that stage we shine like constellations. Every tear became the proof of all we gave. Though the echoes fade, I'll keep the celebration. You and I, forever on that stage. The nights grew quiet, stars kept watching. We went chasing different skies, but I still hear the crowd applauding when I close my tired eyes. The trophies fade, the songs get older, but your laughter stays the same. In my heart the night grows bolder, and I still call your name. Forever on that stage we shine like constellations. Every tear became the proof of all we gave. Though the echoes fade, I'll keep the celebration. You used to dream in golden light. Believed your words could make it right. You called me princess, held me close. I thought the story would never close, but pages turned and colors bled. Your crown was paper, love misread. No